Welcome to Pull a Pin Radio, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're like our opinions.
But I promise you, we can give them to you anyway.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Nate. And let's pull the pin already.
Let's pull the pin. Nate, I've been good.
Welcome.
Oh my God, I can't even speak now. I was just about to compliment myself about getting good on those intros, and then I'm like,
That one was good.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been not cracking up
Yeah.
laughing. Maybe because I'm still recovering from the sickness.
Still?
Again, yes, again.
Damn.
Occasional coughs, and sometimes I have a coughing fit still. But hopefully it'll be gone before the week's over. Hopefully.
We'll find out Friday when we record again.
Right.
We'll see.
Hopefully. Anyways, welcome back, and welcome back to our lovely family, our Christine and Johnny, and all of you that watched it but don't participate in any comments or anything. Welcome back, and we're going to probably go through another episode where we bring up some headlines and we talk about them from our perspective. And why is our perspective important, Nate?
We're average veterans. We've been around the world and we know everything.
You sound like you was about to mess that one up too.
I wasn't ready for it to come so quick.
That's what she said.
What she said.
I beat you to it. Anyways, I don't know what a veteran is, but we're average veterans.
Oh, hey.
Sometimes
you become a veteran when you're deployed.
Yeah. Okay, don't send me into a coughing fit. All right. So yeah, you're gonna do it. All right, now that moment is over. I almost pass out sometimes when I go in these coughing fits. It's insane, dude.
Take a nice little nap.
Yeah, well, right. Yeah, I'll take a nap right here in this chair. Just keep recording. You could just go through headlines yourself. And speaking of headlines, why don't we go ahead and get into headlines and talk about them from our perspective here? All right, shareholders share. Look at me, English.
Talking about me. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, but I said it in the beginning. Remember, shareholders approve nearly $15 billion acquisition of U.S. steel to Japan's. I don't know if it's Nippon Steel or Nippon Steel. I don't know what it is.
So we're selling our steel company to Japan now.
Hello.
I guess it's better than China, right?
Right. Yeah, because they're an enemy of. Right. No, it's true. It is true, but you do remember we did drop some bombs on Japan because they tried to take over the world.
Yeah, they learned their lesson, I think.
Yeah, it's not like any nefarious things are at stake here. But this is just another one of those big signs that people need to pay attention to.
Like, who are the shareholders? Who's saying, yeah, it's fine. Give the American steel away to Japan.
Oh, Japanese citizens, probably.
Okay.
That's how it works here. You know that. Or corrupt politicians who own, shares in Nippon Steel.
I'm sure.
If
we go back and look, I'm sure some politicians, more than one, have investments in Japan's steel.
So think about that too. I think that's in one of my 401s, the steel industry stuff. And what does that mean? Does that mean that my stocks will tank or they'll go up, or like what does it mean?
Yep, it'll do one of those two things.
Yeah, because it won't stay the same, right? Yeah, no. So I don't know, man. I mean, just to me, this is another sign, man. It's another sign of, our economies. I hate to blame. It's not just this administration, but this administration has accelerated it. And you can make an argument they're doing it on purpose, but they have accelerated the demise of this country, accelerated it, and it just saddens me, to even look and again, like I said, I don't want to go on to this big thing again, but. Dude, I just don't understand people.
Yeah, I don't know how you can sit back and look and say, yeah, this is a good idea for our country, and this is why. Like, really?
What people out there are doing good right now? I mean, there are people that are doing good, but what people? You know what I mean? The rich people, they're doing pretty good because all the wealth is being redistributed to them. You know what I mean? What people are doing that good? Or the poor people that are getting all the handouts of money we don't have, they may be feeling like they're doing good right now, but that paycheck's coming due one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what people really are doing good right now? You know what I mean?
Japan Steel.
Yeah, you're right.
They got 15. Good. Well, actually, U.S. Steel, because U.S. Steel just got $15 billion. I guess Japan paid the U.S. $15 billion, right? So we should put that $15 billion back in our economy, right?
Right, you'd think so, right? Because I mean, but even at that, like I said, I mean, even the people, what is the, I don't know if I got a headline, so I'll screw it up if we do, but even people with the Biden, this school loan thing,
Oh yeah.
thing. I mean, where do these people think the money's coming from? Like, yes, if you're one of those people gets your debt forgiven or whatever, that's great. Number one, only Congress can forgive debt, so they're not forgiving your debt.
Well, yeah, I
Somebody
saw
else
the
is
yeah,
paying it.
right. You're not paying it. Someone else is paying it for you.
All
I
debts are paid.
I saw this whole thing. My body, my choice.
Right.
Your loan, your payment.
Right, right. You're absolutely right. And see, that's what it comes down to. I said, don't get me wrong. Like, we all want a stimulus check. We all want to get ahead. But if you're literally taking stuff that you don't deserve or you didn't earn, you're a piece of crap. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That like, for instance, people say like unemployment you paid for. Now, the extra supplements that we were giving people, they didn't pay for, but you paid for unemployment. That's a benefit you paid into. So you deserve that. You know what I mean? Welfare, that's you're taking other people's money. You know what I mean? So if you're legitimately not getting a job when you can, you're dirt. You're a dirtbag. It's just that simple. Now, if times are hard and it's just not practical, then you go to one of these places where people out of the kindness of their heart will help and support you. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're
Sure.
taking advantage of that, you're a dirtbag. I mean, there's no way around it. It's just really that simple. And I don't support that. I support helping people, and I would put somebody in my very own home if I knew and could trust them, and I knew they were genuinely trying to get on their feet. I would
Yeah,
do that.
not the same thing, but like Social Security also. I mean,
But you paid into that.
right. No, I get it, and that's my
Yeah,
problem. I shouldn't have to pay into that. That's my money. I should be able to invest where I want to invest, not where the
sure.
government thinks I should invest.
And you're 100%
Yeah.
correct. You paid into it, so you deserve it. But
Right.
if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
had the
I'm fine with that.
choice and you
Yeah. Yeah.
didn't pay into it, then you shouldn't get a damn dime from it.
Right. And
Not a
I
dime.
don't believe you should pay into it to begin with. I believe I should invest
Sure.
my own money where I want to invest in it.
And we can have that conversation and we may even agree on that, because that's what they were talking about, moving Social Security into a more private investment thing. But also, if it's like the IRA conspiracy scam, then we don't want to do that either. The 401k or the 401, not the IRA. The 401 was the scam. So, and
401k
that's
was.
how BlackRock got so much power in this country,
Oh, they take your money and they move it where they want to.
because they have trillions of dollars of other people's money. I know we've talked about this, and then they get to strong arm companies and say, "Well, we're not going to invest those trillions of dollars, which isn't their money, in people's businesses."
Yeah.
And I wish people would wake the hell up and pull your money out of this crap and stop letting companies like BlackRock use your money as leverage for their agenda. It's insane, dude. So I really almost hope that part of the economy does go away.
Yeah. Well, good luck to Japan. Hopefully the steel stays around.
Yes, yes, and keep the steel coming back here at a reduced rate, not double the price. So,
Okay.
Russian missile attack destroys largest power plant in Kiev region of Ukraine. I know we were discussing this last episode, but there you go, a headline for it.
Oh yeah. I guess. Well, so Russia is big and bad now, huh?
I guess you can't hide a power plant getting bombed, so the
Um.
media can't just be like, "Oh, it was a power outage."
Why aren't we defending Ukraine like we're defending Israel? Don't we have missiles over there that could take
Dude,
a
we are, dude.
missile?
We are.
So why didn't we take this missile out?
And I think you're pointing out the obvious answer of, because all the money and equipment we send there has nothing to do with the war. It's all
Oh,
corruption, dude.
oh, my bad.
Because Biden sent missiles over there, and then those missiles were probably sold to Russia for money, and then Russia probably just sent those missiles right back into Kiev.
Oh, we don't want these. Sure, you can have them. Pew,
Yeah,
pew,
I'm
pew.
telling you, dude, it's unfreaking believable how naive the American people are on the levels of corruption in these countries.
We are not
Unbelievable.
sending them missiles and stuff. We're sending them money to buy our missiles. We're not
Well,
sending them.
right, correct, correct. It's a two for one, because we did send them some equipment which they had to buy, right?
Of
So we
course.
send them our money so they can buy our missiles,
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
So yeah,
Exactly.
right.
Because
And then who?
someone has stock in those missiles that they're buying.
Bingo. No, no, not stock, dude. They own the companies.
Oh, or that too.
Yeah, they own the companies that send it. I think was even what we talked about Bush. What was that company he had all that ownership in? Um, the one that went in and did this all the secret missions and stuff, right? Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh, isn't it KBR, the one that does all construction stuff?
Well, that's one of them, but
Okay.
go ahead and go find out who's got ownership in that. But yeah, they do this. It's man, it was they were in a lot of trouble because they got in some trouble. Anyways, I'll think about it later.
Black
But anyways,
Blackwater Security.
was it Blackwater?
Was that one? They got in a lot of trouble. They just changed their name though, so they're good now.
Yeah, 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 exactly. And that's what they do. And they don't change ownership. They don't change anything,
Yeah.
right?
I'm gonna change
No,
the headline though.
under new management. Good,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
damn good segue, Nate. You were on it. I love it. Harvard reinstates standardized testing admission requirements.
So
Woke is over.
I am not college educated. I'm just an average Army veteran. Standardized testing. SATs and ACTs. Is that what standardized testing is?
Kind of like the military had some standard test to get into.
As fab, something like that.
Yeah, but kind of like, hey, are you qualified to be at this level?
So what? Harvard wasn't. I don't agree with that shit either. You don't need SAT. What does my grade say I do? You know what I mean?
Well, let's be real anyway. It didn't matter. I mean, it only mattered for the other people that had to get in. If you're in the club, your kids get in all the time anyway.
True.
I mean, look at it. And then I heard, I think it was a comedian said it. He said, when you go to a school like Harvard, they infect you with this virus that somehow makes you say, I went to Harvard every other sentence. Like, you know what I mean? Every time you talk to people, it's like, yeah, I'm a graduate of Harvard. You know what I mean? It's like some virus they give you or something like that. I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, those people ain't no smarter because they just knew somebody or had more money. They ain't no smarter than the general population. You probably find inner city kids that probably run drug companies, dealer companies better than these people can. So yeah, it's just that's where the privilege is. You want to call it white privilege, but it's not. It's rich privilege. It's
Yeah.
power privilege and rich privilege, and that's where it is. And don't think that Wesley Snipes and all those, rich people of color don't do the same damn thing. Oprah Winfrey's, they all do the same thing, and they're black. So it's not about being white; it's about being rich. So get off your little, your victimhood wagon and start calling it for what it is. It's rich privilege. It's not white. Otherwise, I'd be sending my kids to Harvard. But guess what? They're not even going to get a chance to fill out an application.
What does being rich or black or white have to do with standardized testing? I'm just wondering.
Well, I think it's a standard. It's in the first thing, right? Standardized. So everything should have a standard, right? You know what I mean? Like when you go to a job, they set a standard. This is what you have to wear. This is how you have to perform. This is how you have to act. We don't want tattoos on your face. We don't want, that's a standard. Now, if it's your business, it's up to you to set that standard. People don't have to work for you. You can cry and complain all you want if you're a man and you want to be a waiter at Hooters, all you want. But their standard is to put pretty women with big breasts and round boobs in front of a bunch of men to make a lot of money.
Their standards going down. Just to let you
Oh,
know.
it has gone down, yes. But the point I'm getting
Their
at,
standard has been deflated a little bit.
but the point I'm getting at, we don't need a bunch of you nasty ass feminists making a big deal because that's the standard of their business. If you want to open a competition, make it Booters or something and have a bunch of butt ugly naked or half naked women in your own standard and see how much business you get. Go for it. There's no problem. Nobody's going to shut you down because you want to compete with it. But stop trying to shut down something because you butt ass ugly and you ain't got what it takes to work at Hooters. So it's nastiness. Do I support and endorse that kind of stuff? No, I don't even go to Hooters, dude, honestly. And I think putting cleavage out there for money is borderline, wrong anyway. But you do you.
Except those strip clubs you used to go to. You had no problem giving money out there.
I did not go to strip clubs unless I was paid to be there. Well, okay,
Ooh,
when I
maybe
was
you were
younger,
stripping. Maybe you were stripping.
well, you have to subscribe to my OnlyFans. But when I was younger, yeah, maybe I explored. I had to check them out.
Yeah, I think I went to one with you before. Anyways, we'll move on to the next headline.
Okay. All right. Well, I've got a short memory. That was I probably remember stuff way before that. But all right. Anyway, we can talk about it another time. CIA agent says FBI was present at Capitol riot. Governments find ways to put anyone in jail. That was his quote. Quote, put anyone in jail. Nothing new here, right?
I was gonna say, what's this headline? It's
Did you see the video? This was another one of those. It's funny, and that's why I included it. It's so funny. First of all, we're not really sure if this is true. Like this guy was speaking out of his mind, or he's just another gay. There's surprisingly a lot of gay, high profile people, which kind of explains a lot. That keep falling for this dating. What's the dude's name? O'Keefe, that O'Keefe guy that runs the secret camera thing. James O'Keefe, whatever, I think that's his name. But yeah, there's a surprisingly a lot of gay guys that want to date this guy and don't realize who he is that get recorded with all the questions he's asking. Because you think about it, dude. Let's just say you went on a date with your boyfriend and he started asking you questions about your job on the first date. Like, would you really be like, oh, yeah, yeah? I mean, I guess if you want to show off, you're going to embellish what you do and know because that's human nature. So that's why some of this stuff, I don't always believe it. I personally believe this because I know how they work. But this guy telling it, I don't think he used this as evidence.
Do you think an FBI agent can say CIA agent was present in Capitol riot also?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm sure CIA agents were present
Okay.
because I think he did say something like that because he said they put people in there. But that makes sense. Let's be transparent here. It makes sense if you are going to if you hear about a uprising somewhere, you're going to want to put agents in there because you're going to want intel. Before somebody gets hurt, you're going to want to know, hey, this guy said they're going to plan to attack this, that. So I am 100% for having CIA, FBI, Capitol Police, whatever law enforcement it is that's designed to protect us inside these events. I'm 100% for it. Undercover police, I'm for it. If they're in there gathering intel, not if they're promoting the riot, not if they're entrapping people, not that is what we don't want.
Right. Yeah.
It makes sense to have people in there. I mean, duh, that's what we've been doing for years. That's how we bring down drug lords and gangs and stuff like that. So, duh, that's a no-brainer. But anyways, I'm going to probably go into another coughing fit. And I'm sorry again. I apologize for the coughing. It's still not gone yet. But I think this episode's about to be gone.
Concur.
So, yeah, thanks again, Nate, for enduring the coughing. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that cool stuff. Send us your money and everything so we keep doing this for free. Soon we might need that money. But until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin already. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.